Hello beautiful people, and welcome back again to the channel. If you're seeing my face for the first time, hi, hello, my name is Wina, and you, my darling, are most definitely welcome. And if you are a returning subscriber, you are the real MVP. Thanks for stopping by to watch another video on my channel. In today's video, as you already see from the title, I am going to be talking about how you can renew as well as change your name on your Nigerian passport here in the UK. So without further ado, let's get right into the video. So like I've said in my previous video, I actually started my name change process to that of my husband in Nigeria. So I did the court order as well as, you know, doing the newspaper requirement before moving to the UK, but I did not change my passport because my surname was what I used on my BRP, so I wanted to be in the UK before I changed my name. And mind you, my passport was not even due for expiration because it was to expire on 2025, so that's a long way, but I had to do this renewal of passport as well as change of name because I wanted to change it to that of my husband. So that is the basis for this video. So I'm going to divide the information I'm going to give in this video into three categories. So one, what to do before your appointment, what to do on the day of your appointment, and what to do after your appointment, so that it will be easier for us to digest the information. So the first thing you have to do is that you have to make sure you have your NIN. So if you have your NIN from Nigeria, awesome, that is great. For me, because I wanted to change my name on my passport, I had to also change my name on my NIN. So how do you change your name on your NIN here in the UK? So you will go to this website and you will click on one of the locations closest to you. So for me, I live in Northern Ireland. So if you're living in Northern Ireland, just know that there is no center for the NIN here in Northern Ireland. So I had to go to Manchester. So the center I attended was this center here. So it's really easy. You go on the website, like I said, and then you click on the location closest to you, and then you fill in your name, I think your date of birth, your email. You have a pop-up menu where you can choose which date is convenient for you or which date is available, and then you book your appointment. So the documents you need for your NIN, if you're changing your name, you need your previous NIN, international passport. I also went with like marriage certificate and all those things, but mind you, NIN people, they don't need it. As far as you have your old NIN, that's good because you already have the code there. On the day of your appointment, you know, get there on time. It is actually very fast. So all you're going there to do is that you fill up a form will be given to you, and then they will take your passport photograph as well as taking thumbprints of your fingers, and then you would pay the sum of £50. I paid £50 during my time. I don't know if the price has increased now. So you pay £50 and that is it. You just wait for them to contact you. So this NIN will be sent to you via your email or via WhatsApp, whichever means. So it's a soft copy. So all you need to do is that for your appointment, you print it out and you take it with you. Easy peasy, NIN sorted. My NIN took about 2 weeks, you know, to be approved. So I didn't really book an appointment with the Nigerian embassy till I saw my NIN, because I didn't want to book an appointment and then by the time I was going, my NIN wasn't available or wasn't ready. So I waited for my NIN. I think it took about 2 weeks or 3 weeks, I'm not sure now. 2 weeks or 3 weeks thereabout. So that is step one. Step two is to apply for your passport renewal. So for this, you will go on the Nigerian Immigration Service website. I will leave the website down here in the description as well as in this video. You select the option for standard e-passport. You also select the location for your passport processing to be London, because in the UK that is the only place you can process your Nigerian passport. And then you start your application. You log in using your email address, you fill up the form appropriately, and then you pay for your passport. So with paying for your passport, there is something I want to talk about. So if you're going to pay for your passport with an ATM card that has your name on it, as in same surname, that is fine. But if someone else is paying for you, or you're going to use another person's card, you have to register that card to be able to process your payment. It's their effort to, in quotes, prevent scam and all those things. So my husband, was going to pay for my application, so I had to register his ATM card to be able to pay. But if, say, you're like a parent, you're paying for a child and you bear the same surname, that is totally. So after paying for your passport on the website, do well to print out your application form as well as your proof of payment, and keep this safe because you're going to be needing it for your appointment. Also, do well to take note of your application ID as well as your reference number, because that is also going to be needed for your appointment. So after submitting your application form and paying for your appointment, so what you have to do is now book an appointment. Okay, so you have to book your appointment on this website right here. So on the Nigerian UK immigration website, you go on the home page and then you click on immigration. Then after clicking on immigration, you would see a pop-up menu where you also book appointment for e-passport processing. So you follow the promptings on there. So then you type in your application ID and your reference number that you got from, after you paid for the passport. So that number, that's why I said you should keep it. So you will type it in the box where you have application ID and reference number, and choose the date that is convenient for you. Do well that when you're trying to book your appointment, that date doesn't fall on any UK holiday or any Nigerian holiday, because trust me, you just waste your transport fare to the immigration center and you will have nobody attending to you. So just cross-check with the UK calendar and the Nigerian calendar and make sure that the day you're choosing doesn't fall on any holiday, because I don't know if they automatically cancel it themselves on the website, but just to be sure of that, just do that for your own safety. Now that you have your date picked on the website and you know when you will be going for your appointment, it is time to prepare for your appointment. So what documents do you need to take with you if you're going to renew your passport or change your name on your passport? First, you need your NIN, which we've already discussed that you need to provide or you need to process before even booking an appointment. Next thing is a copy of your application form. If you don't know what your application form looks like, I will put an example here. Number 3, you need your acknowledgement slip. Next, your proof of payment. Next, your appointment booking slip. You will need a postal order of £20, which is payable to the Nigerian High Commission in London. So you get this postal order at the post office here in the UK. The next thing you need is that you need a self-addressed envelope with stamp. So this is so that they can return your passport back to your location. This is what a self-addressed or special envelope looks like. So short story, yeah, I initially got this envelope, but I did not buy stickers on it. So when I got to the immigration, I was seeing people with stickers on theirs, but I didn't have mine, no stickers, so it just meant that my passport would have not been sent to me. So the thing is that if you're getting this type, if you're getting this type of envelope, you need to affix stickers here. But the amount of stickers you need to get, I'm not sure of. So on that day of my appointment, I had to go to the nearest post office near the embassy and I was given this. I was given this and I was told that I don't need any special stickers on them because it's already prepaid. So my advice for you is that if you're getting a special envelope, make sure that it has this. Do you see this here? It says paid up to 500 grams. So if you get the envelope that has this on it, you don't need to buy stickers on it. And I got this for £7 in the post office near the immigration. But mind you, I think there is someone in the immigration that sells for £10 or so. So yeah, that was my short story. So I ended up not using this one. You know, it was this one. I ended up using the one I got near the post office near the embassy. The other document you'll be needing is, of course, your old passport. You'll be taking your old passport with you to the appointment. You need your old NIN and you need your new NIN slip as well. Another document that you'll be needing if you are changing your name is your marriage certificate. So you have to go with your marriage certificate as well. The next document you'll be required of is the change of name documentation. The court order you have from Nigeria, you can bring that with you. You know, make photocopies of the court order that shows that you've changed your name from your father's name to your husband's name. Then also change of name publication. So the newspaper where you changed your name, you have to probably take a picture of that part or just bring the whole newspaper with you. So you can just make a photocopy of just the part where your name appears on the newspaper. So what I did was that I highlighted where my name was and photocopy it, so you can take that with you as well. So it is also important to note that if you're doing the change of name here in the UK for your Nigerian passport, they do not accept a change of name by deed poll. It is not accepted. I don't know why they don't accept it, but it's written on their website that they don't accept that as a basis or as a document for change of name. You need a photocopy of your husband's passport data page. So his Nigerian passport, just take a photocopy of his data page. That is needed as well for your change of name. Then you need a photocopy of your old passport, the data page as well. Make a photocopy of that. And last but not least, for the change of name, you need a letter from your husband. So this letter is majorly saying that, oh, I agreed to my wife burying my name, all that kind of thing. The letter I used for mine, I'll put it here as a template. You're welcome. So I'm just going to put it here so you can use it as a template to write your own letter. So that is all you'll be needing for your appointment. So just make sure that you just arrange all these documents that I just said and you put them in an envelope. So now that you have all your documents all sorted out, you await your appointment day. So on your appointment day, I don't know, I traveled to London from Northern Ireland on the day of my appointment because my appointment was for 10:30. So I took the earliest flight, I think around 5 or 6 to London from Northern Ireland. But anyways, wherever you are in the UK, just make sure that you go for your appointment on time. You know, my appointment was for 10:30 and I think I got to the embassy around like 9-ish. I didn't know that the line was at the back of the building because I didn't see anybody in front. I just, oh, maybe you have to stick to your time and you come and you knock on the door and they let you in. I thought it was that seamless since they no longer do priority service, which I heard of. But that was not the case. You know, there was a queue at the back and me, I came around 9 and I went to Starbucks to sit till like 10:30. Yes. If you watch this vlog here, this vlog where I said I went to the Nigerian immigration, I was at the coffee shop just chilling till 10:30. Then when it was time, I went to the front, I click on the bell, they were like, oh, you have to go to the back. And me going to the back, like, see the line. I wish I knew that 9 o'clock I came. If I knew there was a line behind, I would have just gone there to stand. But anyways, please, if your appointment is say 8, please be there by 7 or 7:30. So make sure you have your application slip right in front, because if you don't have that, they would not let you in. The process itself is very, very seamless. So when you enter, you just sit and wait till you're called. So for me, when I sat down, it took hours, like maybe 3 hours or so before I was called. So when I was called, I was not called to the same line. Okay, I went to the same line as everybody, but when it was my turn, I was told that no, I should not be there. I had to go to an interview room at the back of the waiting room. So at that interview room, because I was changing my name, that was why I was sent there, since it was not like a direct renewal. So right there, you just meet with a particular person, maybe a man, maybe to be a woman in your time. They will just ask you a simple question. Oh, you're married? Then they will arrange all these documents that I've told you of, your marriage certificate, your this, your that, your NIN and everything. And then they'll ask you 1 or 2 mild questions. And yeah, after that you would wait a bit again, and then you have to go up where you sit for another maybe like 1 hour or a few minutes, and then have your picture taken or your thumbprint taken as well. Then after that, there is a slip that will be given, but they are not going to give you this slip. They're just going to tell you to take a picture of the slip, and please don't lose that picture. Please don't lose that picture, because if anything happens to your passport, you know how it is in Nigeria now, they're not going to be able to find it, in quotes, something like that. Then after that, you're going to go back to the room and you'll be given a form to sign. Do you know what this form is? This form you're signing is that if anything happens to your passport when they're trying to send it or anything, they will not be held liable. But you're the one with the passport, why would you not be held liable? But anyways, you have to sign it, and after you sign it and take a picture of the slip, that is it. That is it basically, and you're done with your appointment. With your appointment, basically, please, I think it's still winter, right? So if you're going this winter period, please carry your jacket, because that place can be hella cold. It is really, really cold. Take your jacket with you. Also take snacks. You think that you're gonna spend 30 minutes or 1 hour there, but you might end up spending 3 hours, 4 hours. So please take snacks, take water with you, take your jacket, make sure to keep you warm, because they don't have heater in that. This window that's like really opened, and like the wind and the breeze that comes out of that place, I don't know, personal experience. So yes, so make sure you're like, well, you're very ready when you're going for your appointment. Also take a bit of cash with you, because you might find yourself getting to buy maybe postal order or some other things around. So just make sure you have cash with you in case you can't have access to the ATM. Also, there were some smart Nigerians in my time that actually, you know, brought food with them, and they were selling. You know, business was booming in the area. So you can also bring money so that you'll be able to purchase that if it happens that you have someone selling when it's your time to go for your appointment. So the slip you'll be given at the end of your appointment that you were told to take a picture of will have the probable date where your passport will be delivered to you. So just know that once you're going through this process, you're going to have at least 2 months or even more to wait for your passport. So just make sure you're applying when you have no plans of traveling out of the country or anything like that. I did my application November 22. That was when I had my appointment, and my passport came, is it ending of February or so? Yours might be lesser, yours might be more. I don't know if it's because I'm in Northern Ireland, that's why it took that long. I don't know. I have no explanation for that. But so, long story made short, a quick recap: get your NIN, book your appointment, pay for your appointment, get all your documents ready, and go for your appointment on time. Make sure that you're comfortable and you're able to, you know, get all you need to do that day. So just make sure you're very prepared, because you are coming from a far distance to London to come and do your passport. So you would not want thing to make you come back again and spend more money and time and effort and everything. You know that in this UK, time is money, okay? So just make sure that you have everything sorted out. So I really hope that this video has helped you. If you have any question with the process, please leave it down in the comments and I will do my best to give you. If this video helped you, please do give it a massive thumbs up. Please like, please share, please subscribe, okay? Tell me what other videos you would love to see on my channel, and until my next video, bye.